U.S. President Donald Trump signed the defense budget for fiscal year 2026, which provides for record military spending of $901 billion, Reuters reported on December 19th. The bill allocates $800 million to aid Ukraine over 2 years at $400 million per year under the Ukraine Security Assistance Initiative, as well as $175 million to support the defense of the Baltic countries, Latvia, Lithuania, and Estonia. The budget bill restricts the reduction of the U.S. military contingent in Europe to below 76,000 personnel and prohibits the U.S. European Command Commander from declining the position of NATO Supreme Allied Commander. Earlier, on December 12th, it was reported that the U.S. House of Representatives approved the FY 2026 defense budget of $901 billion. The Senate later passed the bill, with 77 senators voting in favor and 20 voting against it. U.S. authorities are halting the Green Card lottery program after it was revealed that the individual who opened fire at Brown University had entered the country through this program. This was reported on December 19 by U.S. Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem on the social media platform X. By order of U.S. President Donald Trump, I am immediately directing USCIS, U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, to suspend the DV-1 programs to ensure that Americans are no longer harmed because of this harmful program, the statement said. According to the secretary, Claudio Manuel Neves Valente, who carried out the shooting at Brown University, entered the United States in 2017 under the Diversity Visa Lottery DV-1 immigration program and obtained a green card. Trump had previously attempted to shut down the program after an ISIS terrorist who had received a green card carried out a vehicle attack that killed 8 people. Earlier, on December 13, it was reported that at Brown University in the city of Providence, a man opened fire on students and faculty members who had gathered on campus on the second day of exams. He was detained by police. Foreign mercenaries in Ukraine's Sumy region have refused to follow orders from the commander of the 47th Mechanized Brigade of the Ukrainian Armed Forces, Maxim Danilchuk. This was reported on December 19 by RIA Novosti, citing a source in Russian security agencies. Danilchuk has lost control, the source told the agency. The mercenaries have stopped taking positions and living in the brigade's quarters, instead choosing to rent accommodation in the city of Sumy. The brigade is commanded by 26-year-old Lieutenant Colonel Maxim Danilchuk, who is also known for presenting a shoulder patch to Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. The mercenaries have repeatedly admitted that the Ukrainian Armed Forces Command poorly coordinates their actions and that the intensity of combat in Ukraine far exceeds their previous experience in conflicts in the Middle East and Afghanistan. Earlier, on December 12, it was reported that mercenaries from foreign legions of the Ukrainian Armed Forces were terminating their contracts en masse to avoid being assigned to assault units. The UK Ministry of Defence has suspended all testing of the new Ajax armoured fighting vehicles, AFVs, following another soldier injury, Sky News reported on December 18. The government has paused all testing of the British Army's new armoured vehicle, known as Ajax, after a soldier was injured during a recent trial, the article states. One of the servicemen reported painful symptoms caused by vibration. The report notes that the UK has already spent over £5 billion, $6.65 billion, on the development and production of these armoured vehicles. The first health incidents affecting British soldiers during Ajax testing were reported as early as November 2025. Current European initiatives for so-called security guarantees for Ukraine represent an attempt to militarily exploit its territory, Russian Foreign Minister Sergey Lavrov said on December 19th at a press conference following talks with Egyptian Foreign Minister Badr Abdel Atti. According to Lavrov, public statements by European leaders, including German Chancellor Friedrich Merz, European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen, and UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, indicate plans to create multinational forces under European command. These forces, it is claimed, are intended to assist in rebuilding the Ukrainian army, controlling airspace, and ensuring maritime security. The Russian minister emphasized that such actions do not constitute security guarantees, but rather a persistent and provocative attempt to turn Ukraine into a military foothold aimed at threatening Russia. This is not so much about security guarantees as it is another attempt to carry out the military exploitation of Ukrainian territory, the minister said. Hungary, the Czech Republic and Slovakia have refused to participate in issuing a €90 billion loan at 0% interest to the Kyiv regime. This was reported on December 19th, following a statement issued after the first day of the European Union summit. Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán commented on the EU leaders' decision to grant the €90 billion zero-interest loan to Kyiv, calling it wasted money. In a video published on his Facebook page on December 19th, Orbán said at a press conference following the summit, "Lost money." Turkish police have detained 37-year-old actress Ezgi Ayuboğlu, known for her role as the Crimean Khan's daughter in the second season of the TV series Magnificent Century, on suspicion of drug use, Cumhuriyet reported on December 19th. 8 people have been detained in Istanbul, including actress Ezgi Ayuboğlu, the outlet reported. According to the publication, the TV star was linked to a major drug network. The actress has been charged with acquiring, possessing, or using narcotic or psychotropic substances for personal use. Among the other detainees is Kasim Garipolu's driver, a cousin of the well-known criminal Cem Garipolu, who was convicted of murdering a schoolgirl. During a search of Kasim Garipolu's home, police seized firearms, ammunition, a significant quantity of various narcotics, and counterfeit foreign currency. The arrests were part of a new wave of Turkish law enforcement operations targeting drug use and distribution. Earlier, as part of the same large-scale investigation, the court detained Mehmet Akif Ersoy, editor-in-chief and popular presenter of the Haberturk TV channel. It was reported that the journalist's drug test was positive, though he denies any wrongdoing.